Oh my God, I love this analogy. That's exactly what it's like. Getting a new wig that has maybe clips and combs that you either do not need or do not prefer to use, and removing them is exactly like getting a new bra and taking the underwire out. Removing clips and combs in a wig isn't difficult. You just want to be really careful and take your time. However your clip or comb is sewn in, you're just going to want to unpick that stitching and remove it. If you had one of those stitch unpicker things in your sewing kit, amazing. If you don't, just carefully do it with scissors like I do. You just want to be careful to only snip the stitches that you're wanting to release and not the cap itself. So if that means going really slow and taking a bit of time to do this, then so be it. You would rather take your time and not damage your wig than rush and accidentally end up with a little hole in your cap. Okay, this one is starting to come loose enough that I can actually demonstrate what I'm doing a bit more. So each of those little stitches there are easier and easier to snip away the further you get. Easy peasy. And we've got a few little just leftover loose bits of thread there, so you can either pull them out or just snip them down if it's not going to come out easily and you don't want to mess with it. And now we've got a nice ear tab with no comb. I'll go and repeat that on the other one. So with each stitch that I cut, I'm just lifting it away because it will give me more room to get the next one. And then last little stitch, bye. Just going to get all those loose bits that we've left behind while waving scissors very close to my face, apparently. Don't do that. And then we'll take on the big boy at the nape. I guess step one that I didn't really mention before is really just inspecting your comb or clip or whatever you're wanting to remove and identifying which stitching relates to that and which is the rest of the cap that you don't want to mess with. So just having a little bit of a look and going, aha, that's the stitch that I want to start by snipping. And then that will allow you to get in there underneath. And done. We have now got a beautiful comb-free wig cap all ready to wear. While the combs didn't actually bother me particularly, I mean, I could hardly feel them. They were very, very flat against my scalp. There's just no point in them being there if I'm never ever going to use them for anything, which I'm not. So if you want to remove clips and combs from your wig, you definitely can. That's always a personal preference thing. Whether you use those, have them there, don't have them there, up to you. So of course it can be the other way around too. If you have hair and want to use clips and combs and your wig doesn't have them or doesn't have them where you want them, you can always sew them in. It's very easy to stitch clips and combs into your wig. It's quite easy to find wig clips, wig combs on Amazon, etc. So you can have a bit of a look and try that out. If you put it in and it's not helping you or you don't like it, you can always just remove them. Go back to the start of the video and watch from there. Have a bit of a play around. How you wear your wig is totally up to you. There's no rules. It's always personal preference. So find what works for you.